Hi guys, welcome back to our PERIDOT TV. It seems Regina Daniels is not going to have any form of peace at all because NWOKO's son EMZY said he's going to fight till the end. He said the wealth Regina Daniels is flaunting is my mother's sweat. I will fight till we get it back. NWOKO's son reveals. If you're just joining in, kindly take a moment to tap on that subscription button and also the red notification icon bell below so you'll be notified whenever videos are uploaded. Now, I've posted several videos as regards this EMZY and the young lady. Of course, we've not heard NWOKO himself say anything publicly, or rather privately. We've not heard anything. It's only EMZY, NWOKO, and Regina Daniels NWOKO. They are always at each other on the internet. Some said the boy is trying to trend, he wants to be popular like his father. That is what Regina's dad said. He said NWOKO, nobody knows him, he wants to be popular, that's why he's looking for a young actress like my daughter. So probably has more political agenda. I brought you a story in news where I said NWOKO has been sacked, that he's not going to Abuja, he's not going to be a senator, and some commented and said probably that's why Regina is getting slimmer. Well, I don't know about that. Now EMZY NWOKO is a bitter man, very bitter. Now when I read the comment, I realized that some people are saying the guy should go and hustle and make his own money and shame his father. Some say the guy should mind his business and allow Regina to be. Some said, but your father has other wives, why Regina? I don't know. I don't really know. But those are the things I read in the comments. Some are in support of the young man, EMZY NWOKO, while some are in support of Regina. Some are even against the man. They say the man is the architect of all of these troubles, that if you have a child, take care of your child. In fact, that is what EMZY said. He said, men, be warned. And I think he's also talking to himself because he's also a man. When you have problems with your wife or baby mama, make sure you do not cut connections with your children. Take care of them. He said his mom had to grind to send them to school. Probably she bought this grinding mill and she had to grind pepper and corns and stuff like that to send them to school. He went to University of Port Harcourt. This is so sad. Anyway, let me quickly take you guys to where he posted it so you can see this for yourself. Yeah, you're right. He said, order of my father's kids can be going to her because they are still kids and they don't know what's up yet. Probably to give them one or two things, at least the crumbs that falls from the master's table, since their father has decided not to care for them. For real, they really need to be very careful, especially my little step brother. Though they don't know what I'm fighting for, this fight is for their own good and safety. All I want right now is for them to focus on their studies so that we all can make dad and our various mothers proud. From this write-up, I don't know, what do you guys think? It seems NWOKO does not care for a huge number of his children. And I read a comment. I have not investigated it, but I read a comment when I posted one of the videos about Regina and EMZY NWOKO, and it was about one of the sons of NWOKO, how he died mysteriously in the United Kingdom. He died mysteriously, and some stories surrounded the mother of that one too in the United Kingdom. I don't know about that. So, but from what I'm seeing here, what the young man is writing shows that the man has a sizable number of kids that he doesn't bother or care for. Well, I don't know why. He might have his own personal reasons. And he went further to say, all I want right now is for them to focus on their studies so that we all can make dad and our various mothers proud. So he's still mentioning his father. That shows he still has that connection to the man. I pray for my dad and the kids because they may not know what's going on. I pray God opens their eyes to see what is happening. I will never stop praying for them. She and her household want to take over. They want to reap where they didn't sow. They failed on this one, and as long as I am still alive, their plans won't work. He went further to say, the truth is that I don't fight for what is not mine. Maybe dad didn't tell her that all this wealth, cars, houses they are flaunting online is another woman's sweat. Wow. Now, of course, a lot of people do not know the foundation of wealth. We just see wealth being flaunted. You don't know what is behind it, how it came about. We live in a patriarchal system and setting in Africa and most part of the world, where it's the man. Now, if this young man is saying that sweat, that wealth that you're enjoying is the sweat of my mom, this is deep. And it's quite unfortunate that the young man did not take care of the kids. I mean, if you have problems with the parents, with the mother of your child, at least take care of the children. It doesn't cost you nothing, but with the amount of money he has, doesn't matter what they say, how the children react or behave. That doesn't matter. Just take care of them, do what you need to do, because they never asked for you to bring them to this earth. So you need to do something. You need to care for them. But unfortunately, this man has not done that, from what this young man is saying. And I don't think NWOKO will come out to challenge his children online. It's not going to be possible. So don't even expect that. But I don't know. Who knows? Whatever, it could happen. But I don't think a man of his age will do that. Go online and start ranting with his children. That's stupidity. Probably the young man might want to do that. Come online and begin to write. Why? Because father has gone to a stage, gone to a point where he would marry a young lady. So young, Regina is a young lady. I didn't say girl, lady. So probably this young man decided that I think I have found someone that I can relate with, someone close to my age. So let me fire this man at this time. Let me fire this young lady. And I believe firing this young lady would make my father uncomfortable. And now the man has lost that senatorial seat, like I said. That is blow number one. Of course, he has money, he has wealth, but the wealth will become bigger because these people spend money not in thousands. They spend money in millions, in tens of thousands. That's how they spend money. The fuel for the private jet cost money, and the man has other wives, but we've not seen any of them flaunting the private jet, flying back and forth with several artists with his mom. So the point is that right now the man is spending money. He's really spending money, and I think that's what is bothering this young man. It's like this world is going to finish with the way these people are operating, and I am suspecting that this young girl, and that's Regina Daniels and Rita Daniels, have a mission. Some say they have some diabolic, vested interest. You know what I mean. I'm not saying there is. Some are saying that there is a form of diabolic. My own concern is that in this story, my concern is not about if a man and a woman want to stay apart, split. That's not my business. What I'm concerned about is the care that you need to give to the children, because they never asked for it. They never asked to be brought to this earth. So if you bring a child to this world as a man and you don't like their mother again, or there is something, whatever it is, you should care for your children. These kids are complaining, father never cared. Some say forget about the man, go and make your wealth. The truth is that the man is a billionaire. I'm not saying this boy is not going to be a billionaire, but I believe it is very easy. Some children are never going to have the money. Yes, people pray and say my children will be better than me. Some children can never be better than their father financially. It's not possible, because the man has acquired wealth for generations. So if this man has all this wealth, as a claim, a billionaire, it will take this young man time to acquire such wealth. And if he chooses to leave his father's wealth and go for his own, yes, after all, he has been surviving that way. But it's not easy. Let's be sincere. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There is no child that will say, no, look at my father's wealth, is so big and huge, and he's flaunting these things on women and he has picked a young one now and flaunting the money. I'm supposed to be in charge of his business and all that stuff. Well, you might have your own reason. Probably you've got experience like this. Something has happened to you like this, and you left your father everything. I'm talking of billions. They say he's a billionaire. That's what they say. So he doesn't have just millions. He's got probably 3 billion. I don't know. So that's the story. Anyway, let me continue with what this young man, what he wrote. Now, he went further to say, the battle is for mom. I promised her this when I was still a kid, and now it's coming true. The woman behind the billionaire's wealth. For you calling me names or an attention seeker. For you calling me names or an attention seeker, you won't know what is going on. But just pray such thing never happens in your family, because you can never withstand it, I bet you. I am the family head after my dad, and I got lots of responsibilities on my neck. Everyone is looking up to me, all eyes on me. I will never stop till things goes right. Thanks, King EMZY NWOKO Jr. based on soft. Wow. Now you guys can see what the young man is saying. I think it's the first son, and according to Igbo tradition, probably Delta too, he will be in charge of all of this after the man pass on. After the death of the man, he will be in charge of it according to Igbo culture. But now we know things are changing. Things are changing a lot. For instance, this young lady might not be interested in all the wealth. They might probably want to take a huge chunk of it. They don't need all the money. Probably, I don't know. They might want to just take a huge chunk of the money, and that's that. But a lot of people spoke about the ritual, marriage ritual. Some say it's not a ritual, it's just a title, blah blah blah. There's a lot of stuff. But the father that is also from Delta State, the father of Regina Daniels, said that thing that I saw shows that there is no going back. Simple. So the man understands what these things, the depth. He understands what is actually going on here. So even the young man EMZY, a Delta boy, said the same thing. Said, my father is smart. He knows what he's doing as regards this young girl. Of course, the man is not stupid. He can't have acquired all this wealth and be stupid, although he's not taking care of his children. But when it comes to properties, things like women, he knows what to do. He did the same thing to the Morocco woman too. You cannot, you dare not. And I don't think it's easy for them to want to split from him like that. So if he's going to invest his money and time, no problem. But that body, your body, you might have your attention for somebody else, but you cannot give the person your body. That's just what it is. Well, I don't know. You might say that's not the point. That it's just a title that he bought and there's nothing. Even the mother, Regina's mother, was part of this ritual because she put on the same clothes and was there. So I don't know what extent or I don't know what she did. Probably it's just the title she got. She didn't do the rituals. I don't know what it means. So people interpreted it more and said, oh, she's part of the ritual. Probably she would die for the daughter. Blah blah blah. I don't know about that. So this young man, you can see that he's actually crying out. I promised my mom that I'm going to fight for this, that I'm going to fight. That's the tears of a young man. Of course, you need to go, let us go back to when these things happened. Let us create a scene, a story about this young man, a young boy. Probably daddy and mommy have problems. They had problems. Daddy is so angry. Daddy chased them out of the house, or daddy chased mommy out of the house, and the boys begin to feel concerned, like we are not going to leave our mom. We have to go with mom. And they begin to accuse dad of all sort of stuff, and the man does not care about that. And the man ended up having more money, and he kept on amassing more money. We never heard anything about this young man then. He wasn't saying any stuff out there. But fortunately, I think it has come to a point whereby he feels like he needs to speak out and really needs to voice out. People will know. Now, this is for probably record purpose. I am NWOKO's son, EMZY, and I'm shouting now. Probably later in life, if this man passes on, probably he might use this as a proof that I spoke out then, this and that, blah blah blah, according to the law, according to this and that, I have to take the property. But then we know that there is no law in Nigeria that says you have to give your first child. That is Igbo cultural law. You have to give your first child, your first son, the property. This man might decide to write a will. Who knows? This man might decide to write a will, or whatever it is. He might decide to write a will, and you know what it is. So it's quite unfortunate that this is happening. I hope the man NWOKO is listening and stretch a hand of comfort to your children, your son. Apart from the women, you do what you like, it's your business, but at least stretch a hand of comfort to your children. Let your children, probably even afraid of the young man, I don't know. Stretch a hand of comfort. And when you look at them, the similarity is like photocopy. Look at the face of the man, the head of the young man. And I posted a story where this young lady, Regina, said this guy is ugly. You say he's ugly, and this guy is just a photocopy. The man is the original copy of that ugly that you are talking about. If you say this young boy is ugly, so Hope, although she has not shown any sign that she's pregnant, but let's say she gets pregnant, she's going to give birth to something that looks like that too. So if you say this guy is ugly, well, I don't know what it's going to be. Anyway, that's just that for now. May I remind you guys to tap on that subscription button and also the red notification icon bell below, so you will be notified whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.